My people, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I'm going to be running late for my workout because when Yahweh has a message for me to deliver, I have to deliver it right then and there or I'll get it messed up. I don't take my time to write out my videos and things like that, but what you're going to have to do is listen to my videos maybe 2 or 3 times to understand the flow. Because I may jump from subject to subject. And when I change a subject, then you should probably, if you don't understand it and you're not into the flow of the conversation, then you should probably research what it is you don't understand. Now, let's get straight to it. Asians, you are not as smart as you think you are. Understand this. You were brought to this country to build the railroad. You came here to build the railroads. I don't know if they brought you here or you just volunteered to come here. But you were here, but when you got here, they used you to build railroads. Now, Hebrew Israelites, which is what I am, we were brought here to build cities and towns. We built Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States. We built it. We were brought here to build, to civilize, to educate. You were brought here to drive stakes into railroad tracks. That's what you did. So this stuff about you being super intelligent, that's a farce. You see, that's a farce. And now I hear that you're working to become the model minority. The model minority. What in God's name is a model minority? With all due respect to me, a model minority is a bootlicker. See, we were brought here as slaves, but they couldn't hold us down. We came here with nothing, lost our language, but we still rose to the top. Some people say the cream rises to the top. We say the cream weakens the coffee. We say the cream weakens the coffee. You come here, and then not only do you come here, then you want to be Caucasian, or what they call white. You want to be white. And it makes your skin looks like porcelain. Your skin looks like porcelain to me. But hey, that's your thing. You do what you want to do. Then you see Latinos. I see they want to be white. But the funny thing is, in my opinion, white people want to be black. You want to be white. They want to be black. You will see, I can't think of the name of the gym now. It'll come to me. I think it's Planet Fitness. You go to Planet Fitness, about every Planet Fitness you see, there will be a tanning booth. There will be a tanning booth in every Planet Fitness. Caucasians go outside to get the sun. They even put on sunscreen so that they can get the sun. They want a tan. You, my friend, you want to do the exact opposite. You want to be the model minority. But we, Hebrew Israelites, we give the world its swag. We give the world its swag. And we are not second to none, and we are not trying to be second to anyone. It would be impossible anyway for us to be second to anyone. That's why so many obstacles are put in our way. You talk like you smart because you got, we got Chinatown here, Chinatown there. We had Black Wall Street, cousin. We had Black Wall Street. New York, Wall Street, that was ours at one time. We held the economic strength of this country. In the 1920s, we had 400 black banks. And when they bombed, in the 1920s, when they bombed our cities, town, destroyed, deleted people, what happened in the 1930s? They had a depression. It was a depression in the 1930s because they upset the financial stability of this country when they took over the 400 banks and took over Wall Street in New York and in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Read history. Asians, read history. You are not as smart. You're not smart at all. At all. I've seen videos of China. Streets, I don't know what, 6 or 7 feet wide. Streets as wide as a sidewalk. You have apartment buildings over there that you call handshake apartments because the neighbors can reach out their windows and shake each other's hand. You have buildings built so close together the sun can't come through. And walking through some of those places is like walking through a maze. What the hell, excuse my French, kind of architecture is that? I've seen your cities. I'm not impressed. I've seen how you all run electric lines through parts of China. I mean, how do you even know where those electric lines are going? And then what do you have? A building. I think this building has like 30,000 people in it. And then you have these circular buildings. What kind of architecture is that? We built this country. The architecture and the engineering in this country was taught to by Caucasians by Hebrew Israelites. Understand this. We are foundational in this country. We are the only people who didn't ask to come here. We were not immigrants here. We did not ask to come here. We were forced to come here to build this place. And we were supposed to be kept enslaved. But they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. Then from Frederick Douglass, look up Frederick Douglass all the way to Jesse Jackson, who started the Rainbow Coalition to help Latinos out, to help Asians out, to help Caucasians out, to help the world out. He started the Rainbow Coalition. Now, Chow deleted a young black man, and we decide, okay, enough of this crap is over with. 400 years of the 400-year curse is over with. Enough of this crap. We're taking our money back. We're building our communities and everything else. And now you want a Rainbow Coalition. Now you want a Rainbow Coalition. You insult our intelligence by talking about this. You want a coalition. You want to be, and then accusing us of racism. Chow was not the only one of you like that. You want to be the model minority, so you would kiss anybody's butt that you can to be accepted as white. Even put white on your face, not going out and getting the energy from the sun. You'd rather sit in the house. And while you sitting in the house, Caucasians are outside tanning. And then you call yourself intelligent? No. You backwards. You backwards, you think backwards. You a wannabe. We are I am. We're not duplicating and trying to be anybody. But then we have a few. We got Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, who is upset that he can't wash the black off. Then we have Candace Owens. Now she's confused. Now that she knows she's a Hebrew Israelite. And now she don't know what to do with herself. Because what she's trying to be is a model minority or half white or something. Or she's trying to wash the black off too. But now that she knows what melanin is, she don't know what to do with herself. So, excuse me. So understand, we have what you would call mishaps or perhaps misfits. But I don't want you agents to understand, you are not as smart as you think you are. In fact, you're not smart at all compared to us. Now you are smart to Caucasians. At least that's what they say. But you are not smart to us. And you talking nonsense. And the smartest thing for you to do is to shut up. Because every time you open your mouth, you get yourself into a deeper hole and just show us just how ignorant that you are. You are dependent upon us for your financial stability. And now we're going to take our money back and we're going to build our own. We're going to build our own culture, society within this culture. And we're going to take back our culture, ownership of our culture. Because over there in Japan and places like that, you lie. You copy our swag and then you say you came up with it. And that is a bold-faced lie and you know it. You over there trying to nappy up your hair so you can get it like this. I don't know why I said nappy up my hair, because if you was to feel my hair, you would see that it's real. It's soft. But that's going in another direction. But I guess to make a long story short, the main thing I want to say is that you're not as smart as you think you are. Proof. If you were as smart as we were, then they would have enslaved you to build the cities, towns, and things like that. But you were brought here to undermine the black community. You were brought here to undermine the black community and to stop us from elevating to the status we were in the 1920s. That's why you were brought here. You weren't brought here because you're smart. You were brought here to be used. And they've done a good job of using you to hold us back. You've just been another obstacle in our way. And now you are being removed. You are being removed. And we're going to reestablish ourselves in this country. And nobody's going to stop us because nobody is smart enough to stop us. See, we are who we are. We're not trying to be Caucasians who are 4% Neanderthals. And you, I don't know what you are. Are you denizens? Because you're not 100% Homo sapiens. And I'm going to say one other thing before I go. It seems like I'm jumping around, but I'm going to say one other thing before I go. It'll seem like I'm jumping around to you because you don't understand the rhythm and the flow. But I'll say this. Intelligence is the ability to use knowledge wisely. Let me go get this and read it to you real quick. Maybe it'll help you to understand. And consider yourself lucky that I'm even talking to you and telling you this. Love is not an emotion. It is a necessary intelligence to build a socialized civilization for the advancement of men to become gods. In the Bible, the New Testament, Yahuwah, who you call Jesus, or Yahushua, who you call Jesus, called himself the Son of Man and said only God is good, meaning perfect. He had spiritually leveled up to have some of the powers as would a God. He reached a certain polarity. And polarity is what, to understand polarity and to understand the teachings of the Hebrew Israelites, you would have to read the Kabbalion. And I shouldn't even have told you that. You're not going to understand it anyway. Yahuwah, he reached a certain polarity. When he stated he would come back earthbound, he was speaking of reincarnation. Now understand this. What you learn on earth must go through a spiritual